refresh this.
We'll get there with this stupid YouTube thing.
Do you know, like, it's the irritating thing because we pretty much had the Twitch side of it down. Right now we don't. We are now publicly live. The VOD will be rectified. Fuck.
Will it make the beginning part viewable by everybody? So anybody who missed the beginning.
I can splice that, stick it together. We're good.
Okay. You can tell how used to streaming I am.
Oh, it's great fun. It's streaming. We all love good streaming. I'm not sure why it's not visible on. I bet the YouTube app on fucking Fire Stick doesn't actually support the live stream service, does it? Or something
Probably
silly.
not.
Anyway, regardless, we are in fact live now. The VOD can clarify it up. So, yep, Wolf, Javelin. Oh, you bastard! Paste!
There we go.
I'm going to take this one moment to tap my jacket. It's like, what did I tell you about running off?
I didn't kill one outright though.
That was pretty boss, to
Very
be
well
honest. I
done,
like
darling. But stay with me.
I should have passed the strength check, but yeah.
that. Right, so we are up. Dead Wolf. Turtle.
Would I be able to get to them at all, considering I'm still at the back of the group?
You can run into the tree line, and you can see what you can see.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, but I don't know how far I can get in because I don't know how far these hexes are.
I'm ignoring the scale for the combat. It's just for visual representation for this sake, as anything more than anything. So
I'm gonna
the nearest person to you is Bobby. Bobby is probably 10 feet, so you've probably just moved 20 feet to get to where you are.
Okay. Okay, so I've used about 2/3 of my movement then. What do I see? Other
You
than
see,
the fact that I'm standing over a dead wolf now.
so you actually kind of see, you know, amongst the trees and the shit. You see Drek, you see Bobby, you see the compressed grass around where shit's been going down. You see the dead wolves. You see the one wolf with a javelin sticking out of it like a candle wick, and riddled with playing cards. And yeah,
Could I move to here to be able to actually be able to do damage because my movement's 30? And by that I mean right here.
yeah, I'll let you move. I'll consider that like, yeah, it's like the absolute extent of your movement to get the east wolf in melee range. Yeah, I'll let that go.
And I'm going to try out the silvered sword just to give it a try. A schmeck? A schmeck.
Ooh, yeah.
You schmeck it. And you
A schmeck, a schmeck, a schmeck.
And you schmeck,
Twice,
schmeck.
twice, a schmeck, a schmeck.
So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna just decapitate at this point. I'm going up, kind of sliding, and then going whoosh.
Just coming down straight over the top and
Yeah,
executioner
just trying
style.
to- Yep. Pretty much.
Awesome. And with that, the headless body thuds into the ground.
I like it when we all get to kill one of them.
Yeah, I do actually.
It feels fair.
Just nice when it works out.
I'm gonna turn around and poke Drake. It's like, do you know how much of a fight you gave me when you was on that floor?
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. I must have rolled a 2 or something.
Rolled a 2? What do you mean rolled a 2 or something?
I mean, rolled an ankle.
Haha.
Come here, let me heal you, and I'm gonna use cure wounds.
I'm gonna jump back. I'm gonna start heading back towards.
Do I have to do it to see if it works, or
Arena.
because these might be a winning? Can I just roll how much I'd heal for?
What are you using?
Cure wounds.
So I think there's some rolls involved in that, isn't there? Is it not a D8 plus your spell casting modifier or something?
Okay, I was only asking if I had to
Yeah.
do like if it actually hits things.
Oh, I
No,
mean,
no,
you're not
you
in,
don't need to do
you're not
it.
in, you're not in combat or anything like that. So, like, if you want to heal the guy, you can just walk up and take all the time in the world to just heal the guy. You know, it's fine.
Doesn't do much, but here you go.
I'm only missing 7, so I think that's probably.
Yeah, that should put you back up to.
Yeah, thank
Because
you.
it's plus Constitution, plus Charisma modifier.
My charisma
Yeah, for
requires 0.
Oh. Oh no, plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Yeah. So, as druids is wisdom, so that's plus. Yeah,
3.
it's calculated it in the roll. It's
Oh, yeah.
calculated it in the
Oh,
roll.
okay.
I'm gonna pick my javelin back up out of his body though, just if I can get.
Yeah, and
I'm
just
going to...
cast the leftover wolf bits off it and shove it back in your satchel.
Yeah.
Ah, orc.
Oh, let's get out of here. The smell of burning hair's getting up my nose.
Take the food though.
So
Arena,
one thing
come
I
on.
was
Let's go.
kind of wondering, you know how you get half racist, so half orc. What's the other half of you? Do you get any bonuses for being half of the other race?
So, you don't, but I've personally toyed with this idea as a thing that I might allow in future. But the kind of default standing is, it's one of them weird things. I think generally in D&D fantasy, anything can breed with a human. Very few things can interbreed with themselves.
Yeah.
But me and Tom Mac toyed with the idea of doing like a dragonborn elf. So it's like
That would be
a
fun.
big elf with kind of scales on it, or a very slender looking dragonborn. We're not sure.
Like, imagine the fairest, daintiest dragonborn you'd ever imagined, with like
It's so cute.
excellent angular
Be right back,
features.
guys.
Everything's so angular that it's just absolutely
Kind of like
sharp.
Aurora from Final Fantasy Corey.
I was thinking
No.
more like, is it Celebron from The Hobbit?
was
Celebron
about
from The
to
Hobbit, but
say,
scaly.
yeah.
That's Legolas's dad, isn't it?
Yes.
I've actually got the Lord of the Rings 5e thing in and got me it for Father's Day, so if anyone wants to play some Lord of the Rings
Yeah, we need
adventures
to-
at some point, that is definitely a thing I'm down for doing.
Always.
It's like one of the prettiest books as well. Like it's got this massive like A3 map that pulls out of it, and it's so beautiful.
Is
You
it a
have to show
physical
us
game?
sometime.
I mean, I could run it on here. It's got loads of mechanics for like becoming like scarred and affected by the evil that's slowly working over the realm. It's got rules for attracting the Eye of Sauron and shit like that. And
That's gonna be amazing.
I know, right?
I'd love
I know,
to
right?
play that.
I would say that-
Oh my god.
To me, that sounds more fun than Pathfinder.
and it's all fundamentally 5e, so we all
Yeah.
already know how to play it.
In the
Apart
like
from the
rates
extra
of
mechanics.
corruption as well.
Yeah,
Like things can corrupt you in the world.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
that
if,
would
become
be
like a
if
Nazgul.
you if you don't
freaking
do enough
cool.
fellowship downtime, you can basically end up making yourselves servants of Sauron.
Oh. Okay, so we're approaching the town. Do we need to do anything?
Yeah, you need to listen to my beautiful little monologue. The old Svallic road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half a dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled upon them.
Ooh, they definitely
This
don't
looks
like
like a
wolves.
lovely place.
Hey there, guys. Can you let us in?
Just for a moment while I read up
Wow.
on the rules of these guards. Sorry, guys.
No.
Take your time.
So yeah, they acknowledge your presence. To one turns around and goes, "Maybe can. What brings you to Vallaki?"
escorting a young lady
Arrest,
who
yeah.
is-
Present woman.
I'm just gonna hold my arm, like put my big old turtle arm around her and be like, "Yeah, we're escorting her into town."
she's seeking refuge.
She's going to slowly reach up to your hand and take it off her shoulder and kind of disgustedly drop it back at your own side.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know.
I've been sent to come here. Yeah, it's the guy from don't seem to be trouble causers to me. You won't. There's many guards for this town, and we don't take kindly to people causing shit. They'll open the gates
Perfect.
and allow you in.
We don't like to cause shit.
Nope, not at all.
Just shit likes to find us. I say under my breath, so I don't upset the guards.
And as you move through into the town of Vallaki, so you would have
Or
entered.
entering from the right side.
Yes, they're correct.
God, I'm finally bigger than a house.
Damn. But
I
everyone
will-
live here super small.
No, I can rescale the tokens if I want. I'm not gonna. Let me find my next bit.
So where are we supposed to take her in here, by the way? Did we ever get told?
I did.
I suppose you could probably just drop her off at a pub or something. Just saying that because I want to go to the pub.
The pub is probably a better place to find out if this is truly the safe place to leave Irina.
So as you make your way into the town, you notice that this place is significantly, or seemingly more alive than Barovia's village itself was. So there's people around, people seemingly going around regular, normal lives.
And people laughing, having fun kind of thing, too? Or...
All right, Mr. Metagame.
I'm saying, is it that, or is it like, are we talking like, just, you know, going to work and just like, whatever, who cares? type
Roll
of
me
thing?
some perception checks. Let's see if you notice anything.
This game?
Perception, anybody that wants to see shit. Oh shit.
I don't see shit with my little turtle eyes.
And get a +2. Dean.
Awesome. So, Dooku, you just see people, they're just seemingly just carrying around. There's nothing particularly strange that you notice. People doing people things. Leora, Drek, and Bobby, you notice expressions of the people in the town on top of what they're actually doing. And you see that whenever a guard seems to walk past, or someone that is a stranger that they're not conversing with, that they seem to alter and appear more joyful in those moments, and then when said people have passed, they revert more to a standard solemn expression.
There's an eerie feel about this town.
What do you
Feels a
mean,
bit-
like people?
Feels a bit fake to me.
Yeah, they seem a bit mindless.
So we staying here, or are we...
I mean, I think personally someone should scout and see interact with someone before we make a full decision. But I don't think we should all enter in case.
Maybe ask the guard if we know where there's a tavern. They always have the good gossip about these places.
That is true.
Do I see any guards? Any guards near me?
You see the few back at the gates that you just came through. As you look around, you see a few among the kind of patrolling the walls.
I go up to the nearest pair of guards. Excuse me, don't mean to bother you, but I don't suppose you can tell me where the tavern is?
Absolutely. If you follow the main road through the town, as you make your way towards the centre, you should be able to see and hear the sounds of our Blue Water Inn.
I'm gonna walk up behind the Bobby, sorry, and be like, "Have you noticed any strange goings on lately in this town? Like, has anything been amiss, or?"
In this town? No, we're all quite well looked after here. Everything's hunky-dory.
Give
Insight check.
Mirror a bit of a look like,
Something's
Sus.
not right here, Bobby. Something
are you two gonna stay here with Arena then? And me and Dreckle,
Yeah, we
these
can stay.
taverns about?
I'm gonna just walk over slightly. Bobby, keep him in eyesight. We don't want him to,
isn't it? Run off.
go run off or get too drunk.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll keep him with. I'll walk
Can
up
I
to Dreckle
do
and go.
this? I don't know if this is a
Come on,
thing, but
let's
can
go
I
for a pint.
summon like a little wildfire spirit to follow them? Because I can summon a wildfire spirit, and so if anything goes wrong, it can fly back and let us know.
Is that a spell or a skill or something?
It's a
Can you
feat.
can you just stick that in the side so
Yeah.
I can see?
Yep.
So it would act like wild shape, is what it seems. It would take one of her wild shape abilities.
But it looks like it can only go 30.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. No.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool if you had like a. Is it Eyes of the Beast in WoW? Where you get as a hunter?
Yeah. But
So-
yeah, I'm gonna.
Just so
Use
we
the
know what's
instruction.
what. We've got Dooku and Leora staying outside of town with Irina, and
Yeah.
we've got Drek and Bobby heading to the inn to scout for info. Is that what's happening?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
We're kind of just hanging out, making sure everything's safe.
Info. That's what we're hoping the local ale is called.
Hmm.
As soon as I get in, I'm gonna walk up to the bar and order 2 pints for me and Drek, but I'm also gonna be surveying the local customers and see how they're acting.
Yep, well, grey smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-storey wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the entrance depicts a blue waterfall. See if this guy has some stats. So the barkeep turns and grabs you a couple of ales, places them down on the bar, and have a look. No, it's not that expensive.
Mm-hmm. Go on, how much is it saying it is?
Probably like 15, 20 gold.
Let's hope not. That's a lot of gold for one drink.
So, the drinks. Oh, okay. So it doesn't pass you an ale. Again, this town only serves wine. There are 2 wines here. You can have a glass of purple grape smash number 3 for 3 copper pieces, or a pint of the superior red dragon crush wine for 1 silver piece.
A pint
Ooh.
of wine.
I think we go for the pint of Red Dragon.
Comes in pints.
How much is
Man.
a pint in liters?
Half-ish.
Oh. Okay.
This
Yeah,
reminds me of
fair.
the scene when
That's
the
about right,
hobbits and there's like, "What's that? A pint?
Oh,
I'm
yep.
getting one."
How much does that cost then?
Of the red dragon, that'd be two pints of red dragon, that'd be 2 silver pieces. Don't suppose I can interest you in a bed for the evening? It's a bargain at 1 electrum per night.
1 Electrum. Oh.
Yes, a bargain. I think we'll think about it first. We'll mull it over with our drink.
Okay.
I definitely feel like this is like that. Surely it says 1 EP for a bed for the night. That's an Electrum, isn't it? I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
an Electrum.
Fuck.
It is an Electrum.
It's the highest you can get in the game.
Damn.
It's like 1,000 gold, I think, or 100 gold. Or
No,
something.
it's even higher than platinum. Platinum's higher than gold, if I remember right.
Do I notice
Oh, no,
anything about
no,
the
EP.
patron?
EP is not. It's the 3rd highest. You have copper, silver, electrum, then gold, then platinum.
Really?
Yeah,
Weird.
that's the way it's done on the sheet.
Odd. Okay, so.
Oh, 1 gold is 2 electrum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's like 50 silver. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought Electrum was the.
I've worked
Yeah,
this
that's-
out
I
totally
thought-
wrong before. So 5 copper is 1 silver. 10 silver is 1 gold. 2 electrum, 1 gold. Then 5 gold is 1 platinum.
It's like old English money. It's like a farthing and a crown and
Yep.
a shilling. It's fucked
Yeah.
up. Anyway,
Or like Muggle, not Muggle money, wizard money. You know, 7 nuts to a sickle and blah blah. blah.
Yeah.
Very
Do that.
weird.
so he takes your money, passes you the drinks, and he kind of gives you a bit of a look up and down, Drek and Bobby. And, but I suppose you guys would be adventurers, would you?
You can see, can't you? It's in my eyes, isn't it?
It's on the blood of my axes.
It's that one that gave it away. The guy that smells like burnt wolf corpse is generally a good tell. But if I could maybe ask you a favour of you both, I could maybe see to a discount on future purchases of wine and possibly beds if you were to do it for me. The shipment of wine that was due in has been waylaid. I've no idea what's happened. It should have come down from the Wizard of Wine's winery. But again, it's a few days late at this point, and I'm running low. If it suits and you find the time, greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind heading over there and finding out what happened for me. Unfortunately, I've got to stay here and man the bar, but
Turn to Drek and I go, well, a room here might be perfect for Arena. At least for now. Should we go back and tell the others?
I mean, I don't mind sleeping outside, but I imagine the other ones will probably want a bed. So yeah.
We'll try and find you wine. Where is this wizard winery?
that's a very good question, and I shall tell you in a moment. Nope, not that bit. Nope, not that bit. Nope, not that bit. Nope, not that bit. Too many bits.
Do what?
What have I done? Oh, I've done the right thing. What? Is that it? This is the thing, like, planning for this shit's quite difficult sometimes, and I'm not very good at it yet. Oh, yeah. There's yeah, the winery, if you follow the road out of town, the last fork before you hit the bridge, if you take that south, you should come to the winery.
we'll see what we can do for you.
Appreciate that.
We're back out. Well, I'm gonna down my pint. Kind of wobbly walk out of the tavern. Go meet back up with the others.
Pint of wine. Probably need to check the constitution save.
Yeah, I'm quite little.
Yeah.
I just down the pint of wine. Yeah, I just downed over to wine, so should I do a constitution?
A constitution save to see if it comes back up.
See if it comes back up.
Did that not work? Oh, you did.
It didn't. It didn't come back up. You're all good.
1 second, guys. I need to sort a kiddie.
Blind to myself with my own lamp.
Always acting up.
There's quite a big map for this inn as well, but I didn't want to use it if you all were going in. Because
Oh,
it's
you'll get
important later.
Okay. No metagaming or nothing though, yeah?
Like,
Did what?
I kind of like to give you all a little bit of insight. I don't like you all being completely blind.
I was being cheeky, I wanted you guys to laugh and it didn't work.
I was just saying, do what? I didn't even know.
Like, don't be metagaming. Like, I know. A little bit meta. A little bit. Doggo!
Because I'm still not quite sure what metagaming is, so I'm also trying to learn.
That's the
So,
detail.
metagaming is discussing actions to be taken in the game, outside of the game, with information that your characters would not have.
Okay.
It's kind of like how I said, I was getting ready to say, like, no, we shouldn't go there because of the fact that Strahd is in that castle
But because we
Kind of
wouldn't
thing.
have known that, yeah.
and keeping as far away from it as we can because of the fact that I know shit from that castle because I've played part of this campaign before.
Ah.
That's like certain sections of this campaign I'm gonna know, which my character's not gonna know,
Yeah.
and I have to play my character the way that, as if I
Like,
didn't know.
he doesn't know, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Shut off your brain to information.
I have a feeling I may struggle with metagaming if I know things.
It's one of those things. I don't mind tiny little bits. If it's egregious, I'll call you out. If I call you out more than 3 times, you'll get a Wrath of God, which is a D100, and then you die.
My brother calls it the fuck about and find out.
Yeah, I just call it a Wrath of God because I'm sick of telling you to stop metagaming, so we've invoked the wrath. But yeah, you'll get plenty of warnings over it. I'm not just going to be a dick about it. So, Drek and Bobby. Oh, Bobby, you said your passive perception's like a 15?
Yep.
Yeah, and Drek, yours was a 13, wasn't it?
And mine's
Yes.
15 as
Yeah.
well.
Mine's 10 because I'm turtle.
Well, for Bobby and Drek, you've noticed as you've left the Blue Water Inn that there seems to be a raven that seems to be following you a little bit. Nothing too suspect, but you've noted a new raven that seems to be popping about and not leaving you alone too much. It's keeping a big distance, it's perching on rooftops, it's sat near lampposts. As you've moved through, you've noticed a raven moving with you.
I get the feeling that we shouldn't really speak out loud in this place. I don't know why, but I'm feeling watched.
Can we do an investigation or a perception check on the raven, see if we know who it is?
You can do a perception if you want, but I'll tell you now that you will not know who it is. You don't know anything, it's just a raven as far as you know. It just seems a little bit sus that it seems to be following you.
Hide your shinies.
So I've got 4 javelins. Joking.
I was about to say, like, that might not be a good plan.
Could be a very bad turn. So yeah, you've left the tavern and you've regrouped at the gate. The gate's been shut again because no one came back through it. So Leorora, Dooku, and Irina are just on the outside. The guards have shut the gate again. So what are you doing as you get to the closed gate?
Oh?
You said you didn't come into the town, right?
Yeah.
we
They're not
can
going to
do that.
sit there
We're
with the protective defensive
No,
gate
I
wide
understand that.
I'm gonna shout through the gate and go, I've found us a room for the night and a bit of a discount if we help this guy out finding his wine. Should we go for it? It seems like the safest place for Arena to stop for
mean-
the night.
Sounds pretty good to me.
And nothing seemed
If
out
you
of
guys
sorts
think
with
it's
the
good, then-
residents?
There's something about this place that's not right. Bit wildlife's a bit weird round here, but
What do you mean?
there's a lot of birds, and honestly, I don't really like birds. Not unless you cook them. And I look back up at the crow like, Raven, I'm getting eaten.
It's a raven and it doesn't care, or it seems to not care.
Alright.
God,
Well-
would you let us in, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
decided to
just
come
wanted
through
to
now?
have
Yeah,
some fun.
absolutely, no problem.
Yeah,
And
sorry
we'll
about
open
that.
the gate and let you through.
Then
Thank
we're
you
just gonna
kindly.
come on in, meet up with the rest, and I'm like, so, what do you mean the wildlife is a bit weird?
There's just a lot of ravens about.
Ravens.
There's just something about them. They make me feel funny.
Huh.
Ravens are said to be messengers in some circles. Let's just keep our wits about us, yes?
Where is this tavern that you said you found a possible job at?
So the tavern's just up the road. That last building, the right at the top. Sells some
Okay.
really good Red Dragon wine. But apparently their delivery's late. And they've said if we help them out, they'll give us a discount on a room. And discount on more wine. I mean, how can you say no to that?
I mean, that doesn't sound bad to me.
I can't
Now,
remember which way you said the Wizard's Winery was.
South, I think he said.
Shouldn't we deposit Irina at the
It was
inn
east
first?
until you hit the crossroads before the bridge, and then go south on that crossroads.
Right.
If anyone wants to make a note so I don't have to tell you again, or have you all roleplay being lost.
okay, so what was it?
So he said you go south.
East?
till
You weren't
hit
there,
the
you don't know.
bridge, And then you gotta jump
East
off.
crossroad, south.
Okay, east. Crossroad.
Then we have to paraglide, small boat, and a few horses.
Oh yeah.
Do 2 miles on a push rod, then you have to swim for a bit.
Then I do triathlon, and then we get.
So, let's deal with getting her safe first.
I hope that's not just done what I think it's done. Can everyone still hear me? Yes, that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
My headset does a thing sometimes if I touch my mic and it moves too far upwards, it'll mute itself and I have to reset my headset to bring it back.
Oh, that's
Anyway.
annoying.
Yeah, really annoying. So, you all heading up and into the tavern this time, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
gonna
group.
drop Irina off.
So, scroll to the bottom
Hello?
for the first floor,
To the bottom.
and it is the kind of obvious entrance. This one.
I don't see anything. I see black.
Yeah, I
You
see
need to
black.
just wait
I-
for it, like drop your
You have
token.
to
No,
drag-
I,
I did.
I put my token in and I can't spell, but can't. I do have to.
Does that change
I
anything?
saw it there for, I
Yes,
saw it for a
I've changed
second.
it.
Now I'm black screen. I might have to refresh my screen.
Hang on, dude.
I'm black screen as
Have you got your
well,
token
but I
on?
can see my token.
Yeah, I have my token.
Oh.
It's right there. I ain't seeing shit though. Let me refresh real quick.
No, I don't think it's that, dude. I think it's my stuff.
I'm just refreshing it anyways. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
There we are. I can actually see shit now. Just can't see the whole thing. There we
With
go.
this side. Okay, I got it. Ow, 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 ow.
There we go.
Cramp.
Random stabbing pains.
Oh, that's worse.
Right in the kneecap.
Ooh.
All places.
And that means you've been shot in the air with a knee.
I was an adventurer like you once.
I was an adventurer like you.
I love how
Until I
no
took an
one
arrow to
caught
the
that I
knee.
flipped that.
I did. I just thought you'd made a mistake. I didn't want to point it out.
I felt so proud of myself.
It was good. It was good. Okay, let's step
I
Hang
into
on.
got
here.
in.
Wait a sec, let me just do it. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I need to go to that. I need to go to this. I need to go.
You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Oh my god.
There's so many people.
Why are there so many people?
Damp cloaks hang from the pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall, under a balcony that can only be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables bathe the room in a dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques.
Normal wolf heads or werewolf wood heads?
You wouldn't know the difference.
They really don't like wolves here, do they?
Would I know the difference?
You just hear someone pipe up, "Fuck wolves!"
Fuck wolves. Fuck
Oh, but-
wolves.
Do you know what? There were 4 outside, and do you know what? Yeah, fuck 'em.
Fuck wolves.
See, I think I wanted to make a cheeky comment, but it might start a brawl.
I was gonna take 2 of the heads to put onto my ghoulskin cloak, but I was like, we don't have the time. Don't have the time.
Oh, you should have got 2 heads and made older of them.
Yeah, I did want to.
Some
I just didn't want to fuck around after
until
being...
they start decaying and
Yeah.
Yep. So, what are you all doing in the tavern?
I'm going to go out and I'm going to order some wine.
I'm gonna go and order 2. 1 for me, 1 for Irina, and hand her one as I come back after I've paid for it.
Yep, so
Anyone want a drink on me?
oh, I won't say no to another one of those Red Dragon wines. Beautiful.
anyone buying Red Dragon, it's a silver piece each
Silver piece?
for a pint.
Oh.
How many silver pieces to a gold again? 5.
10.
10. Okay, so that takes 30 and...
Okay.
So I'm just trying to work this out. Okay. Okay.
And how many silver was it? 2?
It's 1 silver per drink.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I've got it. Why did I just do that? Because I'm a feckin' plum. That's why I just did that.
What?
I just did bad maths because I didn't realize I already had silver pieces. So what I did is I took a gold piece and put 7 silver pieces on my already 67 pieces. When I could have just easily gone down to 53.
Ay, ay, ay.
It still works. I think. I don't know anymore. I'm just going to change it back because I don't think my maths is quite right.
It's an odd exchange.
Okay, now it's fixed. Okay, this bad maths is fixed.
There we go. I'm just gonna hand her the pint. Like, if you want it, here you go. Figured you might want something to drink after we had that long adventure.
Absolutely. Where should we go? Can we roll perception checks, please?
Perception.
Fuck.
Of course.
Bobby,
Not so great.
off in the corner of the room, sat with a group of people, seemingly being regaled with story. You notice a very colourfully, resplendently dressed, what half elf, what you could assume as a fellow of your own trade, a bard, just recanting tales to the people around him, spinning the yarn, as it were.
Where is he at?
Mm-mm. This guy. This one.
Because there's so many people, I'm doing that silly jump up thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe just pushing one aside.
Yes, princess. What do you want? Can you stop yelling at me? No?
As you approach, you hear him telling her a story of the time when he... What did he do? What ridiculous, outlandish thing did he do? Where he took his personally befriended pet green dragon to fight the great Tarask of the Sword Coast Mountains.
Can you
And
stop yelling at me?
then he also speaks of the time when he single-handedly had a battle of wits against a beholder and ended up tying all its eye stalks into knots that it fell over. Some say that his kneecaps are made of steel and his elbows of ebony. Others say that he likes to put marmalade on his bacon sandwiches.
Oh no.
It's actually amazing. I shit you not.
Marmalade, yeah.
I've never had marmalade, so I can't really comment.
I love
but that
marmalade.
didn't sound...
I quite like Marmite, so I can't really speak.
We have a visitor, by the way. Someone keeps yelling at me.
Giddy.
It's okay, we have another visitor here. We have Bear in the background.
Hey,
You
yeah.
can't see, but next to my arm, I've got her brother like sniffing me. Like, why does she get? Nope, no, it's on my headboard. Stop scratching it! You guys are being a nightmare. Stop yelling at me! I'm being bombarded with cats. I apologise.
How have they been with the heat?
They sleep a lot. This is the most active I've seen them since the last couple of days. They just sleep. The one that was just giving me cuddles has found like I had a big cloth Primark bag and it's on the table and she sleeps in it. She just hides in the Primark bag.
Wish I could do that.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of not believing this guy and his bullshit tales.
Heckle him. Heckle him.
Heckle, 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 heckle.
Yeah, right.
I assure you, young lady, that I did. Everything I speak is true.
From a certain point of view.
Really,
Guessing.
everything.
Indeed. Were you there yourself?
Everyone knows.
Can you decry my achievements yourself? You weren't there. You don't know.
Everyone knows a bard embellishes their tales. Not you, Bobby. I don't mean you.
She definitely means it.
Well, it just so happens that I once beat a beholder in single combat just by calling it a horrible name. Didn't even have to lift a finger.
Can you do a mocking shout at him, or is that only in combat?
Vicious mockery.
So this guy falls under the category of NPCs you do not want to fuck with.
Basically, anything we're going to interact with is most likely under that.
Yep.
Right, but it's in my with
Unless you
That's
want to
true.
do the magical fuck around to find out. I just prefer not to have a TPK.
yeah, that's definitely crime gaming.
In between the heckling and that and him finishing off his tails, he kind of tuts to himself and he... That's right. Must be off for a moment. You know I'll return shortly. And he wanders over to the bar, seemingly having a word with bartender. He then takes... So he takes... I just fucking read this shit. Jesus Christ, my brain is absolute pudding again today.
It's okay.
I can hear you. Okay.
He seems to take some food items from the barkeep. He then wraps up and leaves with... Yeah.
What sort of state is he in?
He seems pretty healthy. He seems like he's doing pretty well.
He's not drunk or anything.
No.
Okay. Is the barmaid going to give us any more information?
Don't know, is she?
Yeah, he must be a regular. Hold up. That many people are gathering around him.
So what are you asking?
What's that man's story? Who is he? Where does he come from?
Where does he go? Where does he come from, Continent Joe?
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Bobby, can you play the flute while the lute whilst I sing Cotton Eye Joe?
Him? That would be Rictavio. He's been staying here for about a month now. He first showed up with a monkey, but we don't allow pets.
So what happened to the monkey?
Well, he left and then came back without it.
Aw. Sad to let my monkey friend go.
I don't know if you guys can hear the meowing, and I hope you can't. 'Cause she's
No, he
being
can't.
very...
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, apparently he claims to be a carnival ringmaster in search of new actors, but he's just been sitting here telling his silly stories most of the time.
He hasn't tried any recruitment at all.
I mean, I think maybe he's realised at this point that he's here now, and you know he's not really going to be going back to his circus. So there's no point recruiting people where you can't get back to, right?
What do you mean he can't get back to? Is there why wouldn't he be able to go back?
No, nobody leaves Barovia once you enter.
Why is that?
What?
Nobody leaves Barovia once you enter.
And
Is that
why
like
would
a
that be?
law?
That's just how the land is. That's just how it works here. No one's been able to leave for hundreds of years at this point. People occasionally come in. I imagine people like yourselves.
What
I
can
like
you
how
tell
the
us about?
thunder. Sorry, the thunder and lightning went off on the music there just as she said it.
Right. And it's even more funny because
It
it's
wasn't
thundering and lightning
scripted.
over here too.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we've had like 5 minutes of rain over here. It's freaking boiling.
Fucking horrible.
I can't cope. This
Oh,
It's
weather.
gonna get worse
No,
as
I-
well.
Next week is going to be even worse. Here. It's going to be 102 Fahrenheit as our lows.
Oh,
I fucking
God.
screwed up. I've organised a barbecue for my dad's 60th this weekend, and it's going to be awful.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Like the
shit.
one day this month.
So that's going to be fun. But yes, back to the barkeep. Sorry. So how long has it been since people can't leave? I think you said already, but I just wanted to.
That's a very, very, very long time.
To those who try to leave.
They don't.
I don't think we want to know the answer to that question.
I really think we need to know the answer to that question because I would, for one, would like to get out of this once we are finished with our stuff here.
I would say I'm kind of just stood behind Leona now, and I'm hyperventilating. Like, no, this place is creepy. I can't live here. No, I'm not having it. No.
Bobby, calm down. It's
Calm
okay.
down. We're gonna get out of here. Don't you worry.
Did you just hear him? It's been hundreds of years. Hundreds.
Yeah, but they've never had anyone like us, Bobby. We're gonna be just fine.
Look,
There's got to
Bobby,
be a reason.
If worse comes to worse, I'll throw you over the gate.
Just shot put.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that.
And if we can't get out, get help.
Should we go try and find this guy's wine delivery?
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Irina's going to
Remember-
pipe up from the back and say, I'd very much like to be taken to the church if possible before you all depart.
Have
should be
we
safe
sorted
there.
out Irina's room? Oh, I thought we
She's
were.
going to the church.
My bad.
That's where we're going.
I'm gonna ask the barkeep. Can you give us directions to the church?
Certainly can.
Okay, where would the church be?
Up your butt!
Got him.
That'd be an interesting place
pay
to
for
go
it.
to church.
Safest place.
I'm not sure it would fit. I don't think I
Probably
have
the
enough
safest
room in my
spot,
shell.
We'll make it fit.
I don't
Ooh,
think
ominous.
that works.
I don't think parishioners would like to go to a church in somebody's respect.
But the church is just head west through the town, and you should come to the church. No problems.
Thank you for your
Alright.
help. Did you drink your other glass of wine, Bobby?
Yes.
Roll
I
me
needed it.
with disadvantage. Oh, how quick did you drink it? I suppose you've been here a while. You've been listening to stories. You've
Yeah.
enjoyed it. It's not a safe. It's not a safe.
I didn't
I've
drink.
chucked
I
it.
didn't drink it as quickly as.
I back out and to the church.
Come on, lads and lady.
And
And two
turtle.
ladies. Two ladies and turtle.
Did we drop the lady off?
No, we're going to the church to drop her off.
Copy.
Because she asked us to drop her off at the church, which I'm assuming is this.
I would assume so.
Right here.
Church.
Take me to church.
Come on, you two. Let's go.
I was trying to move, but it wouldn't let me push the arrow keys to move, so it's just like.
It's being funny. So this slouching
Rex, stop running
centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple at the back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves.
It's the mist
Sorry.
again. I I don't trust the mist.
Irina, is this the church you're talking about?
Yes, that will be the one. It's the same deity as our church back in Barovia to the Morning Lord.
Right, let's get you inside then.
Okay.
I've been trying to decide if there should be some weird kind of prayer thing for these people that are into the Morning Lord, like they do, like draw a big sun with the hands and then, you know, like spectacles,
probably
cessicles, wallet and watch type of thing. Anyway, I'll figure that
Praise
out
the
for
sun.
another time. Yeah. Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
We worship the light of the sun. We worship the light of the sun.
Kelly, stop being a tart.
Oh,
She's literally like, now she's laying in between both boys meowing at them. She's being a little bit of an attention whore right now.
Yes, girl. Live your best life. If you've got it, flaunt it.
She is a beautiful girl. Yes, sir.
This motherfucker is not giving me much to fucking go on here. But anyway, I'm gonna have to just wing through it and hope for the best, guys.
Okay.
So I'm still learning with the prep side of things. So yeah, this is the correct church. You have all approached. What next?
we are going to drop her off. And then go, you think, relax, and then go get the wine and everything.
Okay, so what are you doing here? Sorry, what were you to say? What did you say you're doing here with Irina?
We were dropping off Irina, because that's where she wanted to go, remember?
We had to head to the winery.
And then we need to head to the winery, but I was saying there might, in my opinion, might be a good, but kind of a good spot to stop too. Yeah, no.
So you just like, sorry, so you just like the doors are shut, but you can hear people inside.
Yeah, we're gonna like escort her in, try and get her a room or something.
Yeah, so
Just go walk
it's,
up and knock on the door, kind of thing.
well, the door's open. You can just open the door. It's a church. It's a sanctuary. You know, they don't lock doors unless they have to in a church. So yeah, you see the priest, who looks quite concerned.
Whatever is the matter, priest?
Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. There was a robbery here a couple of nights ago.
A robbery on the church? What was taken?
The bones of the saint that the church is named after.
Why would the bones be taken?
Nick, get your sister. Get off.
The bones of the ancient saint that could be used to create some incredibly powerful magic or to remove some incredibly powerful magic.
When were they taken?
Just a
Couple
couple
days
of
ago,
nights
is what I
back.
said.
Yeah.
Absolutely no leads.
Yeah, any idea whatsoever?
I could only
Suspicious
recall I've ever really spoken. Like, no one even knew about them
Yeah.
apart from me. I really shouldn't have even been speaking to you about them. But the only person that knew about them was the young boy that tends the graveyard.
Where
You
would we
seen
find
him?
this young man?
He should be outside. They should be digging a fresh grave as we speak, to be honest.
I can go see if he's doing that.
Father, this is our friend Irina. She's seeking shelter. Would you help her?
I'd very much like to, but unfortunately I feel the protections that have been offered by this church are no longer intact. I don't believe she'd be any safer here than she would be anywhere else at the moment.
Marina, I don't think it's a good idea to stay here.
Maybe you should come with us. We'll try and find these bones.
Or we can either attempt to find the bones, or we could take you up to the abbey like we originally were planning.
Yeah,
Remember,
maybe
there
the
was
abbey
that
still
other
has
option.
his.
But what if it's the same at the Abbey? And at the moment, everywhere we go seems to be besieged by some form of trickery or another.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, please, if you could, if you retrieve the bones, I'm sure that would return the protection to the building. Jeske, the boy, should be outside. I tried grilling him myself for information, but he wouldn't speak.
Is that unusual for the boy?
I'm gonna look at Drek and be
He's generally a fairly timid. The only reason I told him about the bones was because he was petrified of. And he kind of looks around and gestures to the land in general. It's like, it's not the brightest of areas.
I'm gonna look at Drek and be like, do we want to intimidate it out of?
No, he's mid. Let's go try a gentle approach in the beginning. Don't
I'm
want to
wondering
scare
if
the
we
poor
can just-
thing.
If we can just grab any bones and just play them off as the bones he's looking for. I don't particularly believe in religion, so I reckon we can probably get away with it.
Let's see if the boy knows anything first before we
Yeah.
try to trick him.
Just come back with like a rat skeleton and be like, here you go, man.
Turns out your saint was very small.
He's just a very small saint, yeah.
And very rat-like.
So anyone that's going outside to look for Jeske, if you want to roll perception as you go outside. Anyone that's going out to find him.
Oh, wow.
Perception.
At least it's getting better.
Alright. It's a little better.
1 second, my mouse is being a bit funny.
No, you're okay.
Thank God for you though, Bobby. Jesus wept.
Right?
That's plus another 2 as well because of a fucking ability.
Yeah.
So that's 25.
Ice.
Now a
All.
performance.
She's both
Perception.
I know, my mouse keeps
Oh.
like being a pain in my. Oh, well, that was useless.
It's okay, at least you rolled. So, Bobby, you see behind, between a couple of gravestones in the mist, the shadow of a small-ish lad, early teens maybe, possibly a little bit younger, smashing away at the ground with a shovel, doing what he can.
I'm gonna approach him first because I'm kinda the smallest, least intimidating.
Oh, hang on a minute, I'm fucking wrong. I've crossed over characters. I'm fucking
Ooh.
thick. I'm really, really sorry. I fucking just read through it. You don't see Jeske. He did tell Jeske. You go outside and you see fucking not a young teenager, like a late teens.
Late teens,
Lad.
early 20s.
Yeah, kind of late teens. I've got a handout for him, so you can see who you are speaking to, who emerges from the mist. No, we're not doing that. Has it been a knob? Yes, it is. I do surely have a handout for that. I've got the art for him in the book. I've opened all the things. So sorry, everybody. I'm terrible at this sometimes. There we go. And this is who raises their head from smashing into the ground. Like, Hello, can I help you?
Hi there. I was just speaking to the priest inside. Told me about the problems you've been having. I wondered if you knew anything.
About what problem? Sorry.
I'm not sure how much he's told other people, but bones that have gone missing. Kind of important.
Roll me perceptions as you've said that.
Uh-huh.
So it's an 8, but still.
I just kind of looks at you, kind of confused. The theft, yeah, it's dead end. No one has a clue. In
I'm gonna
fact,
look back.
very few people. In fact, no one outside of, I imagine, you people, me, and the priest know that there's anything on.
I'm gonna look back at Drek and Dooku and kind of just gesture as I like. Would you like the meaner approach?
I think he knows something.
Yeah, I'm wondering if intimidation's the best tactic or not. 'Cause that's all I've got.
Can I roll insight to see if he's actually, like, if he knows anything from how he answered Bobby's questions?
You want to roll a what then? Sorry, dude.
Would I be able to roll insight to see if he's lying about if he knows anything about it or not?
I mean, you can if you want.
I'm just curious if I could. And if it's not going to do anything, then, you know. Sure. I'm rolling it anyways.
You don't
I
know
don't
shit.
give a do I? Yep. Oh.
If you don't mind, I'd really like to get back to my hole digging. We've got a burial in the morning.
Oh, see, now I can't intimidate him.
Why not?
Do it.
Why, he's digging graves?
Do it.
Would Drek actually care
mean-
though?
No, I wouldn't give a fuck. It's part of life.
You could threaten to throw him into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna threaten to put him in one of his own holes. The ones he's dug, that is.
Why?
Hmm?
He's gonna
We
threaten
get
a guy.
featured in
Yeah,
Sounds
fuck
like
it.
he's keeping to it.
He's been polite. He's been decent. He's just gone back to digging his hole.
He hasn't given us what we wanted.
I don't know what you
Then
want.
again,
I've got work to get on with.
I've got to put you in this hole, that's my work.
But why?
Because
Uh,
we think
I'll
you're
get the
lying.
guards.
You
Okay.
try.
I mean, there's no need for the guards. We're either you know something about this or you don't. And we need you to be truthful here.
Roll intimidation. If you want to roll intimidation, roll intimidation.
Oh, yeah.
I need to know how you're intimidating him. Let's have a bit more RP.
I mean,
I did just threaten to put him in his own hole. I've just picked him up. It's just a little fella. Picked him up. He's dropped his shovel on the floor.
Yeah, he absolutely has. You are
Yeah,
bigger than
like-
he is. He's.
come on.
Oh!
I'm adding to this too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So as
Look
his,
at this, skinny boys.
as the tension rages around his tunic, I guess, and his feet leave the floor, panic sets into his face. I'll tell you. Just, you big fucking angry thing, please don't fucking kill me.
well, tell us what we want, and we'll call him off of you.
Okay, what do you want? What you want? What you fucking want?
What do you know about the bones? You must know something.
Okay.
You're the only other person in this town who knows anything about them.
Okay. That's not true. That was a lie. That's because I was told about the bones. And I was told about the bones because the priest slipped up and told the kid about the bones. And the kid told me. And then I might have passed that
Spit it out.
information. Shush! I'm trying to help.
Shushing in this position, I don't think you realise exactly how precarious that is.
I can still
My
shout the
friend.
guards. I can see one on the wall.
But can you get here in time?
And how would the guards like it if they knew you were trying to cover up a theft from their church?
Yeah, get him.
How about we
Roll
go get the
persuasion.
guards? Roll what?
Persuasion.
Oh shit.
Oh,
How about we go get the guards?
His ass visibly falls out. It's fucking...
his hands have literally just fallen.
Like all the fucking air and resolve and everything has just gone from him with those words.
Like I said, answer the damn question.
I told the coffin maker I needed some help. I'd been struggling to look after my sister. He offered me money for the information. Gave him the information. I then might have also pried up a couple of floorboards in the church, dropped into the crypt, stole the bones and given them to him.
Where is this
Yeah.
coffin maker?
He's up in the town.
Where?
In the town!
I think we should turn him into the priest. Or at the very least, make him take us to the coffin maker.
Minimum of that.
Please don't take me to the coffin maker. Don't let him know that I told you anything.
We can either do that.
I
Or
think
you
we
can
should
tell
put him in
us.
the hole.
Yeah, or we can put you in the hole and then cover you back up.
What do you want from me? I gave you everything.
Why?
Only after we had to threaten you. I tried to be nice.
I tried to look after my sister, okay?
And how does taking down the
I
protections
understand.
of the town help your sister?
Doesn't need protecting if she's starved to death, does she?
Sorry you had to go through that. But what you did, not. You are going to help put it right.
Yeah, either you help us put it right, or you can just kind of sit here.
I gave you the
In the air.
information. The coffin maker's up in town. He's not too far from...
Why are you afraid
good.
of the coffin maker?
He's a creepy old dude that builds coffins and hangs out with the dead. I just dig the holes.
But you had no issues going to him with this information and then delivering in the items to him. But when we suggested you take us, you begged us not to.
That's because
There
he
must
has
be-
money, and with have money comes influence, and with influence comes the ability to bribe a guard to have me offed, please.
I think we should just leave him. Even though what he did was disgusting, he was doing it
If
for family.
I can lead
If
you
we
towards
leave
the
you-
building. If it helps, I can lead you in the area of the building, and I can point it out to you, but please, keep me out of the conversation.
we will.
I'll put him down, but do you reckon I should bend his shovel?
No, because that means
No, I would say at least hold on to him.
I totally think you should.
Very well.
Yeah, let's put him down. He can lead the way.
The least you can do is lead the way and point it out. And
any additional information would be appreciated.
yeah, any extra information, you might get some money from it.
I've told you everything.
Well, lead the way.
So he leads you. If I can figure this out. Not sure which. He leads you back through the town, way past the inn, over to this kind of area, and gestures to this building. I think it would be. It's like, it's there. I'm going back to the graveyard to finish digging.
Hang
my
on a
hole.
minute. I'm gonna pass him 2 gold for your sister and to make sure you don't do this again.
And to not get the guards involved.
Yes.
I'll toss him another one too.
His eyes are going to well up, and he's going to... Thank you, thank you. I hope I've not caused too much trouble for the town. And he sets off kind of hastily back to the graveyard.
There we go.
And with that, we're at 10:34, so...
Yep.
Would we like to leave the session for today?
I would say it's a
drive
pretty
away.
good spot. Honestly.
To be honest, guys, absolutely. Let's go.
Yeah, again, it's absolutely right. We've both
Feel
been
like
struggling
I'm
to sleep and shit. It's been difficult last couple of days. I've not been well last 2
Yeah.
days. I love playing D&D, so I'm not going to not play D&D. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been sweating the whole time through this stream, just like trying to
yeah.
cope. So yeah, then with that, we will end the session here with the party about to confront the coffin maker as to the whereabouts of St. Andal's bones. We may pick this up again next week. I'm not sure what the plan is. I'd say keep an eye on Twitter, but I'm not sure how much activity that's getting at the moment. I can't say I've noticed much. Yeah, anyone that's joined us at all, thank you very, very much. We do appreciate
Thank you,
it,
everybody.
and we will be back next week in some form or another.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
See you
Bye.
guys. Bye.